Hello, Fabien. Could you introduce yourself a little bit?
Yes, so I just finished my 737 courses with the test today, and before beginning to aviation, I was a magician. So I had a magic shop in France, and I also do studies in electronics.
I know that you have just passed your exam, so
Yeah.
could you share your emotions about it?
Oh, there's a lot of emotion, of course. We feel a little bit tired because the test is 4 hours. So for us to be concentrated on everything, because there are a lot of things to remember and to do, of course. And of course, it's the end of the course of the Boeing 737, but it's the beginning, in fact, of the life with the big airplane. So there's a lot of feeling about that. Yeah.
So was it hard to learn flying with this simulator? What about the new visual system installed?
I think the visual system is very nice because you've got pretty the view like in the real plane. It's 180 degrees approximately, and yes, when you fly, you feel you can saw the runway on the right, on the left, everything. It's very nice, and with the motion, you can feel everything you do in the plane. So it's very nice, I think, to work with this simulator. Yeah.
Fabien, how did you choose Baltic Aviation Academy?
First, we found the school on the internet, of course, and after that we talk a lot with Arthur, who gave us a lot of information, and I have heard about a company here, Small Planet Airline, and I wanted to work with them. So I've tried to do all my best to try.
Are you glad because of your decisions? What are your impressions at our training center?
I have a good impression. The school was very nice because the first step was the ground school when you arrived, and we had a computer, so we can learn with the computer, and we had an instructor that can help us when we've got some difficulty, and do some mock-up session to train before going to the simulator. So it was very nice, and we had a driver to get out from the home to the center and to come back on the evening. And all commodity with a room with the coffee, with the kitchen was very nice to eat on just between before the simulator or after the ground school. So it was very nice, yes.
I'm glad to hear it. Well, Fabien, you are from France, and you can be proud of aviation industry in your country. Paris Air Show also shapes it. Have you ever been there? And if you were, could you tell us more about it?
Yes, it's true. In France, yes, we've got a lot of things about aviation, and at Paris, well, it's very nice. I went to this show, but a long time ago when I was young, and it was very impressive because there's a lot of big plane, a lot of show. It's yes, very impressive. But now, since it's strange, because since I have begun to study from the plane, I have no time now to go to the show. It was, I think, just a month ago in France when I began to have the course here. So this year it was impossible to go to the show.
At the beginning of the interview, you have said that you have your master degree in electronic systems and telecommunication. Also, you worked as a manager in your own magic shop. It's far away from aviation. How did you come here?
Yes, perhaps when you say that the first time can be like it's far away, but in fact I think it's not very far from the aviation. There's a lot of points about that. The first one is the illusion. In fact, I think in aviation you've got a lot of illusion. Control illusion of the sense, illusion, visual illusion. When you see the runway, sometimes can be a little bit above. With your eyes, it's not always the truth that you can see. And when you are a magician, you know that. And the second point is that you have to have one time before I can tell the spectator for magician, and in aviation it's one time before the plane. You know, you have to be on the plane and know what will happen after, and not the reverse. Not to say, oh, I don't know what's happened. And in Illusion, we use that. So the spectator don't know what will happen, but for me, I know. So it's easier. And but of course, when you learn, I know that for the magic, and now I try to do this on the airplane, and it's another thing, very difficult to learn.
So we can say you have a lot of practice on imagination and
yes,
on
but,
magic and
it can
aviation.
Help, yes. And of course, when you are a manager, I think it's help too for the aviation, because when you are on a plane, you have to manage a lot of things. So I think the both things come together, and with the study in electronics, it's I think important, because in the plane you've got a lot of electronic device and extra. So here I am.
You are learning to fly with Boeing 737 aircraft,
yeah.
And is this your first type of an aircraft?
Yes, it's my first type rating. I've got just 300 hours of flight, so I think when you, for a beginner like me, it's very difficult. But I think I work twice a time. It's not a problem, because I want to do this job. So I think when you are very motivated, there's no problem.
Why did you choose this type of an aircraft? Is it of your dreams?
Yes, something like this, but I think for first one, the Boeing 737, it's a good one. There's this one on the Airbus 320, of course, but I think there's a lot of company that use Boeing 737, so that's my choice, yes.
And how do you think, what are the main qualities pilots should have to be successful?
I think to be successful, a pilot have to be serious, of course, study a lot, because when you are a pilot, you have to learn every day, I think. I think every day you learn something new, something more, and if you don't want to learn more, it's not you can be a pilot, I think, because all your life you will learn something, and to train, because we know that when you are a pilot you have to train perhaps for improve the English language, to improve the skill. Every 6 months you have to do something to stay at the level and to improve your level. So you have to have all this quality of manager, of course.
And in the end, any tips for students coming to study to foreign countries?
Yes, the first step I think is to have a good IR type, and when you practice for the CPL, so learn a lot about the procedure, etc. And perhaps just before coming to learn a little bit about for example, the Boeing 737, know some tips about the plane, to have a little bit, to be a little bit in advance. Before coming, I have studied a little bit the plane to know some things about that.
So Fabien, thank you for your answers. I wish you good luck to your Boeing 737 new generation difference trainings, base trainings, light trainings, and I hope that everything is going to be okay for you.
Thank you very much, yes, because there's a lot of job now to do.
Goodbye.
Thank you.